Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I had a great weekend. It was at first it was quiet, and then it was just real. I was just real sleepy yesterday. Excuse me. Yesterday I did the Philly AIDS walk. Shout out to Aaliyah. Shout out to Samaya's mom. I can't remember your first name. Kareem, Den, Eddie, and myself for doing the walk yesterday. I noticed that a lot of my friends, like my close friends, didn't do the walk this year. Some were out of town, but some had to work. And it's like, it seems like the crowd is getting smaller and smaller every year. And I don't know what it is, but I'm glad that I was able to do my part. And I want to say thank you to our watchers who donated, because we raised $645 for Philadelphians living with AIDS or HIV.
That's right.
So I wanted to say thank you to you all for donating and helping. And they raised about $250,000 this year. So it was just really nice to see. But I think the budget also for the event is not that great, because like they were out of buttons. They didn't have any stickers. They didn't have any papers or anything. I don't know what it is, but we need to step our Philly AIDS walk up, like, you know, like on the scale of New York and LA. Like, we need some funding for these kind of walks. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about it. And we went to this little diner yesterday. We were the only black faces there.
Where's the diner?
It's right at 24th and Fairmount. It's this place. I don't remember.
24th and Fairmount. That's a
little diner right
where
there.
they're coming up. Where they're all the
everybody's moving out. People moving out. People moving in. Why? Because
run, jerk and hide.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't think I knew that song?
Yes, it is. It's crazy. Mind you, it was so ghetto a little bit that they had. You know how you get your little mimosa cup. I don't know who Lorraine was, but happy 90th birthday to you, because her name was printed on the goddamn wine glasses, champagne glasses. I couldn't believe it.
I wonder if somebody left her glass there after having a party there.
It was two of them saying the same thing.
Well,
but I didn't eat the food because I had ate Wawa, but I brought it home, gave it to my mom and stuff. It was just a real nice time, but it was just really, really cold. It rained, then it got some sun, and then it was just cold.
It rained on Sunday?
Yes, it rained yesterday. It rained early in the morning, and it was
How
raining
early?
while we were walking. It was raining like around. It must have rained early in the morning.
You know what? I didn't leave my house until like around 10:30.
Yeah, it had stopped.
Yeah, because on my way to church, because we had a bake sale that I was in charge of yesterday, and oh my God, when I tell you,
how was that bake sale?
Everything was homemade. When I tell you, Kevin, we raised over $400,
that's right.
and I mean, it was like a fucking shit show. I mean, people were running in there because we have some cooks and some. Well, you know that we got some cooks and some bakers in my church, so it was really successful. It was our first fundraiser for the year of 2019.
Okay.
But
I should keep it coming for the holidays.
well, next month, the third Sunday, we're having selling chicken and waffle burgers.
Okay, bitch. You gonna deliver me some? Okay.
No, you're gonna have to come to church that Sunday because you ain't been in a minute. So come, enjoy service,
Y'all ain't
and then buy a platter.
Okay.
Ain't nobody.
This church got some good food. Y'all live no. And no one is shy about cooking a platter.
No.
For the family. For the church, okay? None of them.
But yeah, back to the rain. So I didn't know it was raining because after the fact it was fine. It was cold, but it was fine.
Oh my God, it rained. Like, it was raining while we were walking. So with the water already on like my skin and the wind, it was just freezing. It was bad. It was bad. But we got through the walk, and it was nice. So a lot of stuff, I don't know if a lot of stuff happened over the weekend. I really didn't pay attention, but like a lot of news came out after we did our live video. Like Rihanna, the reason why she turned down next year's Super Bowl, and she turned the Super Bowl down because she stands with Colin Kaepernick
And the rest of the players.
Yeah, and until things get right with the NFL and they change the way they do things, she will not be performing for any NFL related events. And a lot of people are happy about that. I haven't seen not one person be upset with Rihanna and her stance. And you know, Rihanna, she could have easily took the money, but it's not about the money for her. It's about what's right. And I just love how she stands up and is fighting out. And for her to not even be an American, she still speaks up about our issues and what's going on. And I love that about Rihanna. Rihanna is she's out here selling lingerie. She's selling her makeup. She's damn near not even worrying about the music.
No. Well, Rihanna has way too much money to care about a check from the NFL. Okay. I mean, she has a lot of money, so naturally. But it's a good thing that she didn't, that she decided to turn him down because, again, Rihanna is a superstar.
Yes.
So to have a superstar say, I am not going to perform at one of the biggest sporting events in the world.
People dream of having a halftime show.
I'm just so happy my girl performed before
all of this shit went down. Right.
But shout out to Rihanna. She took a stand. And I have a strong feeling that in the coming years, there are going to be many black artists following that same route. And the Super Bowl is going to be a lot of white artists performing.
They're going to have to.
But then a lot of people are going to start calling out white artists.
Because they're trying to get Maroon 5 to cancel their thing. They're like, hell no. I mean... I heard Cardi B but now they saying Cardi B is not going to do it, and they got 2 big songs with Cardi B.
Is she not going to do it because she doesn't want to, or is
she's going to because she's protesting? She's standing with Kaepernick. So it's like, what are y'all going to do? And people like F that. And then Amy Schumer talking about she's no longer doing Super Bowl commercials, and I don't even remember her being in the Super Bowl. I'm trying to understand.
Amy Schumer.
Girl, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Okay, you better get that check. Okay.
She said, "I'm not doing no Super Bowl commercials until the NFL changes the way."
Well, she's standing with us, which is which is nice. But
I never noticed her in a Super Bowl commercial
any fucking way. Now, if Betty White said she wasn't going to do one, then I'd say, you know what, Betty, you always been invited to the cookout.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay. So you ain't even, I wouldn't even be mad at Betty if she did do it, because she's pushing 97. Okay.
She is up there.
She's very.
I told Betty, Mom, she is 96. My mom couldn't even believe it.
You have to keep Betty White.
Yes.
When I saw her at the Emmys a few months ago, and they honored her, that was the first time I ever seen her sound her age, because she was like, stuttering over her words, and her voice was. That was the first time I ever saw her actually not really look, but sound her age, and it was like, wow, like Betty White is really.
Yeah, she done did it all on her time.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to
She's a national treasure, and I'm trying to figure out why the Kennedy Center Honors still has not honored her.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but they don't have. I don't know how long God had. What's her plan? Because John McCain's mother's still here, but she's like 107.
Yeah, John McCain's mother is still here. Yeah, yes. She's like 106, 107. Yeah.
I don't know his plans, but
John McCain's mother is still here. And as a matter of fact, I don't think she's going anywhere.
No. And they haven't said nothing bad about
it. For
her.
those of you that didn't know that, yes, John McCain's mother is still alive. Because he was in his 80s, and she's like 106.
She is up there.
What's that, 1912? Yeah, 1912. 106.
Oh my God. Can you imagine all the things she has seen in her lifetime?
Can you imagine all the things she said in her lifetime?
Oh my God. I don't want to imagine.
Before change came in.
I don't want to imagine. Because if we talk like that, I know they talk like that.
Because remember, back in the 80s, John McCain wasn't for making MLK national holiday.
Yeah, they tried a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but he redeemed himself, and, by the end, he was invited to the cookout. Anytime you tell Trump you are not invited to my funeral,
yes.
You're invited to
But the kids went.
But they said the kids shouldn't have went.
Yeah, they shouldn't have.
And I think Lindsey Graham had a part of inviting them or something like that, which he shouldn't have did. How dare you?
Yeah. Because if I was there,
I'd have kicked him. I'd have kicked him out too.
I would have woke the fuck up. And speaking of the NFL, yesterday there was a big commotion going on the field. All I know is I didn't see the fight. I didn't hear about it. Excuse me. But I heard that Malcolm Jenkins and Eric Reed, who is now playing for the Carolina Panthers, they got into it before the game. And basically, only clip I've seen was when Eric Reed was in his locker room. He called Malcolm Jenkins a sellout.
I saw the clip. You didn't see the clip with him on the field?
No.
I saw it. It happened on the field. I think they were introducing them, and I know Malcolm kind of was like walking over to Eric, and they both walk over to each other, and then you could see from the clip, Eric is like...
Yeah, he was upset.
He was upset.
Yeah. All I know is that I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know that I wasn't on Malcolm Jenkins' side with what went down. Mm-hmm. And the only reason I was just happy was because, you know, he was playing for the Eagles and they won the Super Bowl. But I still was like, no, he's a snake. It's like, but I couldn't remember exactly why. Because if this story came out, this was like way before the NFL season was over. We're talking about last season. I just can't remember because I really don't keep up with the football stars. Like I kept up with what was going on with Colin Kaepernick. And I know that Eric Reed and Colin Kaepernick has a lawsuit against the NFL, and that when the arbitrator said that they can proceed with their case, there's some shit going down.
Yeah, well,
and
yeah, it ought to fucking be, right?
Yeah, but I feel like as men, they can settle their differences out by not putting on a show to fight in public. Maybe that was the first time they saw each other, but definitely that's not what grown men do, especially. Y'all supposed to be role models on the field, and y'all doing stuff like that. These young children think it's already horrible for these young children. Now all they want to do is pick up guns, but
I agree.
You know, it's just that's just not the place for that.
Right.
Have your disagreements, but not fighting in public.
Right.
Just like the night before, I was happening to watch the Lakers play. I wanted to see how LeBron was going to do in the Lakers, and they still ended up losing to the Houston Rockets. But in the fourth quarter, there was a fight going on. Punches was being thrown, players was jumping in, some were breaking it up. But I'm going to say this, Toronto, you don't spit on nobody. That's why I'm glad Chris Paul went off, but you know, he kind of got tagged a little bit. But you don't spit on nobody, and I think that's one of the nastiest things you can do to anybody. That's the ultimate disrespect. Or just even go like you want to spit on somebody. That means you got a clear hate for them.
But you know what? Because when I watched the video, when I originally watched the video, you couldn't tell because it was from behind. But then it wasn't until they were showing that replay and then it was getting closer and closer and you could see the spit coming out his mouth. Yeah. But to me, I didn't take it as if he was like, I didn't know if he was talking and the spit came out of his mouth and Chris Paul got upset because, you know what I mean? Because it looked like if he did do it on purpose, he did it very slick.
Yeah.
But I would hope that he didn't.
Yeah, that's why he got suspended, boy. You ain't see he ain't complaining about it. He ain't. You know, he know what he did. That's just nasty to do to anybody. But y'all basketball players, all of that. I don't know. Y'all too aggressive. Them fines is heavy as shit.
This is too much.
Yes! I was watching that this morning, Mikhail. Let me tell you something. When it comes to breaking news, we're done with these stuff. When it comes to breaking news,
got it. When I saw that,
the best breaking news.
I said, bitch, he did not do that.
Yes, he did. And y'all know we haven't really talked about Saudi Arabia. I won't be putting it in the context because we need to get paid. Okay, it's already hard as it is.
Right.
So,
oh my God.
So I'm watching CNN this morning, and I mean it's like breaking news. They had the I don't know who this Clarissa Ward lady is, but she is getting all the tea about what's going on in Saudi Arabia and their government, and she obtained exclusive video footage of the journalist who was killed. They had a doppelganger, someone dress up in his clothes, put on a fake beard, and pretend that he was Jamal Khashoggi.
After they killed
him. And I mean, they dismembered his body. They claimed that he got into a fight with them. First of all, let me tell you something. Donald Trump is a pussy.
Yes, he is.
And to value money over someone's life, especially when they have family here and all that, and all of that stuff, and you like, oh, but they spend $100-something million with us. You're making it seem like it's okay for governments to go ahead and kill their people as long as they're putting money in our pockets.
Right.
That's not right. And then when you know what went on with this journalist, you did one of those rallies and was like, yeah, I like a person that body slams another journalist. Like, you're tone deaf, you're ignorant, you're rude, and this is some of the reasons why we need to be out there voting on November the 6th. I don't give a fuck if you believe in voting or not. You need to go out there and vote for something. And don't sit at home and keep complaining about shit when you're one of the reasons why people like him are in power right now. Because you didn't vote. Oh, because you couldn't trust somebody. Get the fuck out of here. Vote. You don't. And now, like, transgender rights, right now they're about to trying to take the transgender rights away, saying that it's only male or female. So the 1.4 million people that live in America that live as other, they're trying to just act like as if they don't even exist anymore. And now they're out there fighting.
But they don't mind having them fight for this country.
Yeah, but no.
But see, that's the thing.
They don't even want them fighting for the country.
But the crazy thing is, they're really some of the only ones who are willing to fight.
Yeah,
because damn, I'm not my fat ass out there.
No, and Trump
or any fucking body else. I can barely run up the fucking steps. I'm fighting the damn breath that I'm out of when I'm up the steps. And you think I'm gonna fight? Run through somebody's desert?
Won't be me. I've never had the time for that. You know, if I go, I just want to go because my time. But
I'll tell them in a minute. I'm my mother's only son, so I can't go.
You can't go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're not. And you're the youngest.
But I'm too old. I'm too old now. I can say it. My eyes is not right. You know.
There's a lot of things not right.
You know what? Don't do it. But send some of these young people here. Send them on out there.
Yeah.
They ain't doing shit.
They want to show us.
Yes. And send them over.
Because you know they use Kevin's block as a target practice for the past.
I don't know what's been going on. You know, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Okay? They say you not scared for what? I mind my fucking business. I don't know none of these motherfuckers out here. I say hi and bye. I don't hold conversations and all of that. I know you do because you want to suck. I mean, you. Never mind. My mind just went there because you know it's just like, bitch.
Every time he come out the house, I'm in somebody's face.
I'm in the kitchen cooking, and mind you, Man West because the back door was open. All I hear is like 25 shots, and they're so loud. Yes, and I'm like, oh my god, if I move, I'm going to get shot. I don't know what to do, bitch. I had to hurry around that corner, make sure I get away from the class, because it sounded like it was right, and it really was literally right there. It was horrible. Then they came back the next day.
And shot again.
I'm like, what is going on?
Daylight.
And you know what told me? Tell about Mousy gonna tell me.
Mousy. Of all fucking people.
I'm scared to come around you. Girl, bye. You know, I seen her at the clinic with my mom. And that's when she was telling me she was getting her pill. Oh, never mind. It's not your business. Did I tell you about that? Yes, I did. I said, what? Hey, she's like, bitch,
I guarantee you, it's one of these guys out here that's doing something.
Yeah, she said she got to get her test. I said, all right, and she take the pill.
But I guarantee you, one of these guys in the school, you doing something. Come on now.
Yeah, because you know when they desperate and it's hard, you know,
and they hide, and anything start looking good.
That is so horrible. It couldn't be me.
It wouldn't.
But you know what? I've had some what the fuck was I thinking moments.
Yeah, I have too, but never on the
not on that time.
Not on the extent of Mousy.
Yes, that's time.
Okay,
because bitch,
you don't know if
you screaming for something.
Yeah, you feel like you feel like you messing with a child and a disabled person all at the same time.
Okay.
It's not right.
Having trouble selling tickets. It's not funny because bitch. Okay, it's funny, but it's not funny. But it's true? Shocking. Yes, it is.
Oh wow. Diggy said it wasn't true.
I don't know, but there's too many sources going around saying it's true.
But I can't imagine 24 tickets.
The college put it out there that Ashanti sold 24 tickets. All I'm gonna say is this.
Well, let me just say this in her defense. I read this article where it said that somebody else, Tiana Taylor, was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then she canceled, and so Ashanti was the last minute replacement.
2 weeks, but still.
And well, nobody wanted to see Ashanti. And not saying that in a bad way, but some of these college kids were just born.
Yeah.
When Ashanti was out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not their thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I think a lot of people would know who Ashanti is.
It's not that they don't know who she is. We all know who. We all knew who the fuck Aretha Franklin was. But when we were college age, we didn't want to go see Aretha Franklin in concert. No. Ashanti. Anybody who's in college, they're around that age of what, 18, 19. That means that they were born in 2000, in 1999, 2000.
Yeah.
So Ashanti got big in 2002. Those kids that are 18, 19 now, they were like 2, 3 years old.
Yeah, and Ashanti ain't have enough hits to.
And now, and these kids don't.
Yeah,
right. That's us. Mm-hmm. Ashanti should perform at a venue for us.
Yeah, but,
who came up with
but a lot of singers be going to DC and stuff, and they be performing.
Yeah, who are relevant enough to have college kids.
I think that Ashanti would be. At least I thought she would be relevant enough to have some kind of clout. Yeah.
Not clout. They're not saying she doesn't have clout, but she probably doesn't have clout amongst college students. You have to know your audience. For instance, when Trina Braxton went to Atlantic City and performed in front of all those people.
That was Tony's audience.
Yeah, that was Tony's audience. That wasn't Trina's audience. Yeah. And those people didn't give two shits about what she was talking about, when she was talking about it, and how she was talking about it. And I bet you any amount of money, to this day, they probably still don't care about what she's talking about.
No. And I mean, it's a shame because I really like Ashanti, but, you know, Beyonce messed up a lot of careers when she came out in 2003. And y'all could say it ain't true, I say it's true.
But I don't even think it really has anything to do with Beyonce. I think it more so has to do with the fact that Ashanti was really successful before Beyonce went solo. She was very successful. So the fact that she didn't continue that success because of the fact that she started coming out with songs, I feel like you said, remember you said last week that this new album, Usher album, even though Usher does R&B, you felt like Usher is keeping up with the time.
Yeah.
The music, his new album is more so what's being played now. And I feel like Ashanti didn't do that. She stayed back in the R&B scene.
Inc. messed her up too.
Well, yeah, I mean, hello.
Ashanti she was writing for people. She had books and shit. She was writing poems and books. Like, Ashanti was doing it all.
Yeah, but
I just didn't like that she was dubbed the new princess of hip hop and R&B. I hated that. Would Ja Rule call her that? Because I thought that was a dig at Aaliyah. And I was like, Aaliyah just died and you coming out with this new artist and dubbing her all of that.
Well, I will say this. I thought Ashanti was the shit in 0203.
I didn't like her when she came out. I didn't like Ashanti until Rain on Me came out.
I did. I liked her. I wasn't like this super fan.
Yeah, and she
but
had
I liked
3
her
songs on the radio at the time. At the same time,
Jones
I could not, bitch. I did not like that. I was like, she cannot sing. But when Rain on Me came out, whether she could sing or not, I didn't care. That was my
Get on my knees
song.
To that bloody red.
She said.
I know, baby.
And she always talking about baby. Baby's in every song she sings.
Yeah, she does. And that's another thing she couldn't escape. It's baby.
I did like that song, Good, but that's like 10 years old now. But that was my song.
I feel like Ashanti is not. She's not, and it's sad, but she's not keeping up with the way music is today.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because Ashanti made good music when she was out doing her thing because that was what was relevant at that time. But I feel like now in 2018, going into 2019, you have to keep up. Look, like you said, look at Usher. Usher is not making the type of music that he made 15 years ago. He's keeping up with the times. Yeah. And it may or may not work for him, but hey, he's going to be booked somewhere soon.
Yeah, he could go on.
He's gonna go on tour, yeah. And even if this album don't even do well, he's gonna go on tour and people still wanna go see him because
he's Usher.
He's Usher.
And they don't care about that story about the.
No, nobody care about that because let me tell you something.
Unless they prove to be true, then I'm not gonna believe that it's.
Even if it is true, I don't care about what's going on in his sex life with whomever it is that he's having sex with.
But I think that them people just looking for a payday. Period.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
But
I'm looking for a payday too. But Usher's the last person I say I had to.
But if Ashanti only selling 24 tickets, she just needs to rethink everything. Like, that's just bad. And like, I really want to see her have some late success. Like, it's 2018. She ain't have a real big hit since what? Ooh, Only You? Or I don't even know. I don't know. But I want to see Ashanti win with a song somewhere. No, because people don't respect Ja Rule like they should.
Yeah.
His name don't come up in a lot of conversations.
No, it don't.
But Ashanti, you know,
that's a shame. Like,
there's always not reality shows. You know, like all them shows J Hud be on and Kelly Clarkson. You need to get on one of those shows and be a judge. What you was about to say?
Or a reality show.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
She be on a reality show with her mother, and no, I'm talking about her mother and her sister can come out with one.
I think her mom always rolled her coattails.
Ow. You think? There was just something about her mother that just didn't have that Tina Knowles-esque.
No.
It just really didn't.
No.
It always seemed like, every time Ashanti was in a big fur coat, here she coming in a big fur coat.
Yeah. Sit down, be a mom to shit.
Yeah, like it just, you ain't the only one.
Yeah.
She never gave me Tina Knowles.
No.
Tina Knowles always gave me.
Tina was acting like she was working. I'm going to design these pants. Yeah. I'm going to cook.
But every time you saw Tina, all back in the day when Destiny Child was doing it, Tina knew her role, and Tina would always be in the background. And when you said, who's the designer, Tina said, you know what, I'm the designer, and Tina will let you know. And the clothes may not have been all that, but you know what the thing is? Tina did what Tina needed to do, and Tina was smart about it. Tina designed those girls' clothes for years until top designers started wanting to design clothes for them. You know what I mean? And once those top designers, once they got big enough, Tina stepped back. But Tina always knew her role. I'm the mother, I'm the prayer warrior, I'm the designer. But I'm not going to be that one that, oh, I got a big fur coat and look at me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when you stop and think about it, Tina Knowles is like Lisa Ray. She's always in black. So you never really said, oh, Tina always trying to sport a new outfit. Because,
Yeah, I don't really know her for her fashions.
No. Tina Knowles was that celebrity mom that just did what she did to help those three women get to where they were, and she did it in the background. And now that they're successful, she's living the fruits. She's living off of it, and we all happy for her.
Yeah, I love her corny jokes because sometimes I'll be laughing, and then sometimes
I'll be like, "Where is somebody to take her out to lunch?" Because she's bored.
Well, where's Richard? What's his name? Richard Lawson.
He don't want to be. I think sometimes he be recording.
Yeah, because he tried her. And she tried him on that Black Love show. I never watched Black Love. Next video.
That mouth. Oh my god. That mouth.
I can't look anymore. What I was saying, yeah, that show Black Love on it's really good. And I think Miss Tina and her husband made me get into that show. They talk about different topics, and they have different couples from Hollywood on the show, and they talk about their struggles and all of that. And that show is good. But she tried him, and he was upset about that. Yeah. When he was like, I'm not perfect, she was like, no. Like, Miss Tina, you ain't have to do that.
But I mean,
you didn't have to do that.
She was being honest.
But she like, bitch, no. Like, no. Bitch, you ain't do something. He fucked around and did something that day.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And she didn't forget about it.
But that show was so good. It is good. I watched the one they had with Sickness and Health. And one of the guys that was married to Aretha Franklin, Glenn Turman, he was on there with his girlfriend. Well, his wife, excuse me. And one of the couples, the wife had passed away, and she was diagnosed with colon cancer. That show is good. If y'all ever get a chance, watch Black Love. It comes on. If you're not doing nothing, just look for it and just watch it. It's really good. Kenya Moore had a surprise. Kenya Moore had a baby shower this weekend, and it looked like, from the looks of it, like it looked really nice. And it looked like she brought out all the girls from Bravo to her party. And the only problem is she's no longer a part of Bravo. It just looked, I just felt bad for her because she's not a part of the crew no more.
A nice message Nene wrote on your picture where she said that...
Nene is trying it.
Was she trying it? I thought she was being nice.
I think she's being sarcastic.
Oh.
You go ahead and read it though.
No, because I thought maybe, because now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she was. Because as I was reading, I was like, oh, this is nice. And I said, well, when did she ever like Kenya?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they had that on and off days, but...
But I mean, I thought that she was being sincere when she said that Kenya looked nice and she was happy that she was, having whatever the case may be. And then she said that she was upset because she felt like...
Shame on Bravo.
Kenya should have had a peach. But then I took that as somebody new was on that show that Nene don't like, and so she's probably
Shamari.
saying, yeah, Kenya should have been here instead of her. That's what I took that as. She was throwing shade to somebody else, like.
Yeah, but Kenya shouldn't have got married without Bravo knowing. Like, you don't do stuff like that. And then you having a baby. Like, I would have been. It would have been interesting to see her go through her pregnancy and her and Portia go through their pregnancy on the show at the same time. Right. Seeing that they had fought each other and stuff, and now they both become mothers at the same time. Mm-hmm. I wonder how that dynamic is now between the two. We don't get to see that. Only thing they do is live it. They live their life, but not in front of the camera.
Not in front of the camera.
But I like that they have grown up, and you see them supporting each other. Mm-hmm. I do like seeing that, but I wish that we could have seen that on TV.
Right. I agree.
They show everything else, shit.
Yeah.
But Kenya seems to be very happy, and I am happy for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel sad about. I feel sad a little bit about her not being on the show no more. I do. Well, because she's been on it, 7 years? She twirled her ass on in our hearts, you know.
And I felt like she was just like Beyonce too from the Grammys.
She tried it. I wish y'all find your own inspiration when it comes to outfits and gowns. There are so many designers out there that can hook y'all up. Like, y'all don't have to copy everything she does. And I'm tired of people going on proms and it's failing because it don't look right and don't come out looking right. Stop that. Let me stop eating. But shout out to Kenya Moore and her husband Mark Daly.
Because he went to prom in a men's warehouse suit.
Who? Nobody said I probably didn't know. I went right to what's some one of the rental places called? I got my time. I got my everything out of there.
Yeah, Blondes to go.
No, you tried it.
Stop it.
That's a nice place to get some coins. I tell you that. Shout out to Blondes to go. They was paying real nice. To be 18, I was making $30-something thousand a year.
You ever sleep with somebody?
I have, but not a worker.
You slept with them in the store? Customer. In the store?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I told you about that.
I want to see who's going to lie. How did you do that with...
Because I was the only one working there.
But how did that even come about?
Oh my God, I hope no job finds this video.
No. Who's hiring you? Listen, how did it come about? If they coming in there looking for blinds, and how did it go from blinds to sack?
I'm not talking about it.
You like that flight attendant on that flight?
You're trying me. I can only tell you but so much, and I'm not telling you that. But it happened.
I know that's right. Well, did you have a good time?
I had a good day, and I got a couple sales that day.
Well, did you make any money from that?
Money for what? Don't try me. But it's good that you think of me that way. But I ain't charging them. Come on now. Time's got to be really, really hard if I'm going to be out there doing that.
Well,
hey. And you know what?
What?
I'm not going to say nothing else.
Say it, I'm listening.
Hey, Marie, what happened, girl? What happened? So I'm all excited because people was hitting me up about A. Marie. She got these new... First of all, it could have been one album. All these, I got this double album. Girl, you got 4 songs on one album and like 7 songs on the other. That's an album. That's not no double album. Excuse me. So I'll go ahead and listen to it. First of all, A. Marie, she's not the best singer, but she can sing. Mm-hmm. And she always had cute beats and like a cute production behind them. I listen to this, Mikkel, Ashanti. A. Marie is auto-tuned out. She is auto-tuned down. I mean, from beginning to end. And it's like, I am not feeling these songs. And it's hard for me because I like almost every song A. Marie has come out with. I can tell you the lyrics front to back from all of her albums. But this one, to me is the worst A. Marie production ever. And I don't know who produced this. It should have never seen the light of day. And I know that A. Marie, you can come harder, better than that. And people can say, oh, the baby, I don't want to believe the baby messed up her voice. She can still sing. Yeah. And it's bad.
And Christina Aguilera has this baby too, and she still sings Fantasia too, Jennifer Hudson too. Aretha Franklin had about 4 of them. Okay, Patti LaBelle has a son, so the baby ain't got.
Yeah,
do it. I'll be trying to figure out, is the baby sitting on the vocal cords when people come up with stuff like that?
But I mean, they could. You might have to relearn how to do something.
But Kevin, if you are a singer, that baby ain't fucking up your vocal cords. Because Fantasia sings just fine. Beyonce sings just fine. Aretha Franklin sang. Whitney Houston, just fine. No.
Don't do that. Because
Mariah was singing down. She was singing down before the twist.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was the twist that did something. Her voice was just going. That's all.
Or whatever she chooses to do that we don't ever see her do.
Yeah. Well, that's just, again, that's none of my business. It's never been. It's never been my business.
Yeah, I can't do it. But yeah, Marie, that shit was bad. I mean, I don't want to discourage y'all from listening to it, but have a listen. It's not, you know, like how Janae Aiko or Aiko, however it is, and her music sounds good. It got that slow vibe and a cute little vocal to go with it. Yeah, get high and you listen to it. It's like, hey Marie, what note are you trying to get to that I'm just not feeling? It was bad. And I don't never go off on people like that, but you know it's bad if I'm going off. But if it counts for anything, I did not know that Sia, who sings that Chandelier song, that she's in a super group with Labyrinth and Diplo.
And I had no idea of any of these people.
I know. But Sia sings I'm Gonna Swing from the Chandelier. I know you know that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
The white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she sang a song called Titanium. She's bulletproof. Fire away, fire away. Anyway, she got a super group. They're in a super group. And they have this song called Genius. And I listened to another song called like Thunderbolt or Thundercloud. I like them together.
Who's that to do with Emery?
It doesn't. I'm just telling you. I just feel like I have been in the clouds. Like, all this, because it is good music, but you just have to find it. And when I heard that song Genius, it got the video got 75 million views. And I'm like, where the fuck was I at? Because I've never heard this song or never knew it was a video out. They got good music out. The good music is out there. You just gotta find it. And we say like, oh, the music is bad, it's horrible. If you look for it, you will find it. You gotta want to find it. And yeah.
And sometimes you don't have time to look for stuff like that.
No, but I mean,
back in the day, it would be right there.
I'm looking forward to the album. The album come out in like 2 weeks.
Who, Maurice?
No, that LSD, and I'm gonna, and that sounds like a drug. I think it is a drug.
Yeah, LSD.
But, yes, but I'm gonna.
Are you gonna buy Marie's album?
No, I streamed it. I'm not buying. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna buy your album if you're Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, Janet Jackson, or if you are a YouTuber, I will buy your single. If you put out an album, I will buy your music. Now, that's if we're cool YouTubers. You know, I support. But, hey Marie, that was hell no.
But if it was good, you would have bought it.
Yeah. But no.
No,
I wouldn't have bought it. No. But them the people I support. So yeah, and Rihanna too, because Rihanna is now is at a place where I don't have to listen to it first to know if it's good or not.
Hello.
Like that.
Well, listen, I don't have a problem with that. I don't
I'm
want
sure
to no
you
more.
Fucking nuts. So I was saying, yeah, I mean, it's just not good. It's not her best work to date. So a lot of people been going off today about this girl named Spice from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now y'all know if I don't know who you are, it's bad. I don't know who she is because I stopped watching that show a long time ago. I know it's different people here and there, but anyway, so people are going off because it appears that she bleached her skin. Now, I don't know if she really bleached her skin or if this is a promo picture, because she was just like, yeah, it's time for a fresh new start and all of this stuff. And I mean, it got thousands and thousands of comments under this picture, and people are going off. Now, it could be a publicity stunt to see how people react, or it could be something that she has really done to alter her skin color. I feel like you should never alter your skin color. Be proud of the melanin in your skin, because some people wish they had it. They be going on tanning beds and laying on the beach and all of that, trying to get as dark as us. And here you go, so ashamed of being dark that you want to be lighter because you feel like you'll be accepted more. And in most cases, some people are accepted more because they're lighter. But I would never for me, I would never do that to myself.
I love my skin.
Yeah, I love it too.
I love my complexion. I just love.
I love the chocolateness of my skin, you know, the crazy thing is that we as black people, we come in all different shades of black.
And that's what makes it so beautiful. Yes. You have the light black, you have the caramel, you have the dark chocolate. I mean, and then we just be so sexy in all shades. You just and then they just, but we just.
We're beautiful, and that's another thing that makes us unique. And it just upsets me that you have some people that want to bleach their skin to be accepted more. Like you know, you got Sammy Sosa, and I kept seeing these pictures of Vibes Cartel, or is that his name? And then I was seeing pictures that his son started bleaching, and it's like, why are y'all doing that? And then there was another singer that's from like Africa. I can't remember which country in Africa, but she was like selling these white skin creams and stuff. Like, stop doing this to yourselves. I can't tell you really what to do, but all I know is that I love me and I love my skin color, and I would never change it. And you gotta miss your old skin color once you change, because people could probably still treat you the same. You think you like enough to be treated better, and nothing's changing. It's like some people alter their bodies. Like, be glad with what you got. Be glad with what you got, because some people, you could be out of here trying to change your body, alter your body. It could take you out of here, and you could just for a couple of likes and clicks and some dicks and that trip somewhere. Come on, come on. We gotta do better. We have to teach our children to do better and to love themselves the way they are. I think so. We got to do mostly all these topics. The Ray Caruth thing, we didn't get to that. Ray Caruth is the NFL player who set up a plot to have his girlfriend killed, or the mother of his child killed, while she was pregnant with the child, because
Thank you.
He didn't want to pay child support because he had just signed a new contract with the Carolina Panthers worth $3.4 million. So if you've never heard of this story, he had went to the movies with his girlfriend that day, and that night they rode in separate cars coming home. And he stopped his car, another car pulled up beside her and shot her 4 times. She fell into a coma, and as she was in a coma, the baby wasn't getting any oxygen. And the baby, they had to do an emergency C-section where he suffered from cerebral palsy from the lack of oxygen due to his, not getting to his brain. And, they had the trial and everything. The other people were sentenced. Ray Caruth was found guilty on 3 out of 4 charges, I believe. And he didn't get first-degree murder, but he did get 18 to 22 years in prison. Today he was released from prison. And their son is 18 years old. Because I was hearing all kinds of stuff before, like he wanted to get custody of the child when he get out. I don't think he deserves no custody.
Hell no. Hell no.
What you did. Can you believe he said
you
something
knew that
like
she was pregnant?
Yes.
So you wanted to kill her and the baby. Like, no.
Now you want some kind of custody. You can meet them, but they will always be supervised.
I don't think her family, whoever it is that's taking care of him, I don't think they'll never.
Sharika's mother, I think, I want to say that she's forgiven, but it's kind of like halfway in and halfway out.
I'm sure she is, but I mean as far as ever allowing him to have custody.
Oh, no, fuck no.
Yeah, I don't think she'll ever do that.
No.
Now, visiting him, listen, she probably will say, but having custody, hell no. I spent 18 years of my life raising your child because you killed his mother and you wanted to kill him. And you think you're going to come in after 18 years and take over? Fuck no. And then can you imagine, too, that'd be his meal ticket, too, because I'm sure the state gives her a check for him because of his disability.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Hell no. He ain't slick. Take your ass. He's better off back in jail.
I'm about to say where he's going to work at, because everybody remember him.
And it don't even look like he got no teeth in his mouth.
Look, he went in, he
went in looking like
a snack
and came out looking like the empty wrapper. What am I do with that? Throw it in the trash.
You just read the jokes on the wrapper.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get kids candy in church, here, eat this and shut up. All right, here, Mom. They give you wrappers all balled up. That's him.
Yeah. I just like that at that time it was crazy, and I remember Steve Harvey did a joke about it on the Kings of Comedy. That's how what the Kings of Comedy is. He did a whole joke about that segment, but the grandmother was just saying how strong it made her, but the person that did the killing, I think his name was Van. I can't remember his last name. Mm-hmm. He wrote a letter to Sharika's mother saying that he still has a lot of hate, and you need to be careful.
Saying that Ray still has a lot of hate.
And that she needs to be careful when he gets out. And I kind of believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you ain't finished the job all the way. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to really do it. And that's why I say have supervised visits, because there's no way he should be able to just be by himself with that child, because you don't know what's going to happen. You want to see him, you come to my house or something. And you shouldn't even get that right, because you done altered his life forever.
Right, now he's has cerebral palsy because of what you...
It's so sick, man. That is so sad. But the boy looks happy. He's trying to he gets his training in and everything. The grandmother was saying that, she's kind of happy this happened. Not saying she's happy it happened, but it was a reason for it happening, because she said that she's become a totally different person from this. She said sides of me came out that I never even knew existed in myself.
The grandmother said that.
Yes. So she's like, I'm kind of thankful for him doing this. That's how she was basically explaining it. But it's been a long road.
Not thankful that he did what he did, but thankful that sides that she never saw in herself were able to be revealed. Because I don't think I'm sure she... But... Yeah. It always had, and to think that she had to re-raise another child. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then this time raise a child that has cerebral palsy. You know what I mean? That takes a lot of strength. Yeah. It does. It takes a lot of strength.
I just hope that she's not doing it by herself, because every time I hear about the story, I always see her, and I don't I don't see nobody. I just hope that she's not doing it by herself. That someone else stepped up, if she has any other children or anything like that. It's just a horrible story. And to all the party goers, as we close this show tonight, please make sure that you are on a stable floor when you go to one of those college parties, because it don't make no sense. All these floors keep collapsing at parties because y'all are having parties in cheap venues or cheap houses. I can picture this happening at Temple, Mikkel, because how fast these houses goes up, they could come right down if it was a hurricane or a tornado.
Yeah, but we can't blame the party goers.
No, but I'm saying but all that jumping around.
Yeah, but it's a party. Nobody knows. It's a party. That could happen at a club. That's a party.
Well, you know what?
That's like blaming. Didn't you ever hear about that situation years ago at that hotel? Years ago, back in '81, there was this hotel down south, and they had skywalks in their lobby, and it was a party being. It was a big. The skywalks collapsed on top of each other and landed on the lobby where a big party was happening out. You can't blame nobody. That was a failure of the engineers who built the hotel.
Yeah. I would get out of it.
So I mean, that's for anybody. We don't know that the floors are not weak. That is up to the engineers and those people who built these buildings. Now,
there's so many people and it's so packed.
Yeah, but that's how it is at Wells Fargo when it's a concert.
So well, you know the floors ain't gonna.
How do you know that?
I just know.
You don't just know that, because I'm sure those people in those skywalks didn't think those skywalks would collapse either, and they did. Right?
That's horrible. That's a shame. Well,
so anything, just like this floor collapsing is a freak accident. But I don't blame the people. Nobody's going to a club or a party and just dancing. Everybody's jumping and having a good time. That's what you do.
Not me, because y'all know I don't dance. Well, you don't dance, but you be all around the club. No, I have a good time. But if
we're talking about a college party with college kids,
I wouldn't be in that. I wouldn't be in that type of situation. Try not to be, especially with all that jumping around. Because this is the second time I've seen this type
But Kevin,
of shit
who's
happen.
going to a party saying, "Oh, I hope the floor don't collapse"? Nobody's going to
But
say
now
that.
I'm hoping that.
Nobody's saying that.
Not a house party like that. It was way too many people. I don't even know if it was a house party, but they fell into the basement.
And thank God nobody was killed.
Yeah, thank God. But bones were broken this time because the last time it was barely any accidents, but this time bones were broken. It's just you couldn't catch me there. Party where the floor is stable. All that jumping around. I know you saying.
Nobody
Don't
knows
matter.
that, Kevin. You're saying it as if people go into a place knowing.
I know, I
nobody
know.
knows that.
I
You know, when you go into a building, you don't expect the floors to collapse. It doesn't matter how many people are on it. It should be able to hold us.
Yeah, the
because it's a
building
building
should be
and it should be able to hold us. Just like that sky. And if you don't, some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. But if you, it's on YouTube. You can hear the story. And you know, this hotel would host this Friday night party every Friday
anybody
night.
get hurt?
People died, Kevin. We're talking about a skywalk. You know what a skywalk is?
Yeah, I know what a skywalk
Right.
is.
It was multiple skywalks in this huge hotel, and they collapsed on top of each other. Cement skywalks, and they landed on the floor of the lobby. Almost 200 people died. Are you kidding me? Did anybody die?
I never heard of
Yes. Died. Yes, people died. They were crushed under kids and all, because it was a party for everybody. And the thing collapsed, and once the first one collapsed, the top one, it just started like a pancake. They started until they landed all on the lobby, on the party. Are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna look for that video. Don't tell me to look for that.
Yes, and people died. Hello?
I'm thinking like, you know, maybe like a little something happened, but not like
No.
I think I've seen that. And it was, what country was it?
Country here. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
You gonna say what country?
Bitch, pull the video.
Bitch here. No, it's this is a picture of the lobby. See, that's one of the skywalks. And see, that's another one right there. Mm-hmm. That one didn't collapse though. But that's how it was. Now imagine all that coming down on people while they're dancing and having a good fucking time. Yeah. See, this is how they were. It was two of them, and then the party was down, and it collapsed. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine that?
No, I don't want to. I don't even want to.
And you at a party having a fucking good time. But that's the same thing with this floor. Like, how dare y'all have this fucking floor not up to code, and I'm in here dancing?
That's how it was when we first went to
1981 Hyatt Hotel collapse.
Yeah, that's way before my time.
Yeah, was way before. Hello. Fuck, you think I was just sitting around waiting for somebody to bring me a coat? It was way before mine too. Way before his time. You older than me, bitch.
That's why I never heard about it.
But I've these people when they're dancing.
Bitch, I don't want to see the video of it.
No, you don't see the video of it collapsing. No, you just see the aftermath when the people after it collapsed and people screaming for help. Now look at all those people. Yeah, you don't do stuff like that to people. You don't. And I'm mad now because they're thinking about.
The buildings have to be up to code.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is horrible.
That is horrible, Kevin.
Ooh. Wow, I'm getting chills thinking about that. And Usher singer got Usher songwriter got $44 million. To those songwriters out there, don't let nobody steal your songs.
No.
Because he wrote the song, you know the song Bad Girl. He wrote the song called Club Girl, did the strings and all of that stuff. The song ended up on Usher's album where it sold 10 million copies from 2004.
You're a bad girl. That's when Beyonce said performed with him in Puerto Rico at his concert. And they killed it. And that was Beyonce's best performance of her not even opening her mouth and uttering a word. All she did was dance with Usher and they killed it.
So on that song,
YouTube it if you have never seen it.
That person did all of that work and never got a dime from that song. He didn't sue Usher because I don't think Usher's name was on it. But he ended up getting $17 million up front and then money from punitive damages totaling up to $44 million from one fucking song.
$44 million.
Yes, can you believe that? So y'all songwriters, don't be letting people steal your songs and not get no check for it.
Okay, that's why. What's her name? Said the one that wrote those songs for Beyonce, and Beyonce's name is on every song except for the one that she wrote for her.
If I Were a Boy?
No.
Wait a minute.
What's that white lady name?
Diane Warren?
Yeah.
Okay. Bitch.
You didn't write this. And don't say you did. Now this song was written by me. Yeah. Every song on the album is by Beyonce, except for that one song. Diane Warren said, "Bitch, you gonna get me."
Okay. She's not
I've been in this game
she's
before
not
you
new
was
to
born.
this.
Okay. I know how this works.
I was here.
I was
here. All right.
Okay.
But that's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Is that the song she wrote, right?
I think it was. I was here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beautiful song.
Yeah, makes me sad. And don't play it to nobody. Listen, when I go...
Oh, they played that. Remember they played that Jamal?
Yes, and you ain't hear everybody was sniffling and crying. Don't play it in my song. I mean, at my song. At my funeral. I was here.
Now, if I come...
Y'all better come through with something. I'm going to let Mikhail lead the choir.
I might play that... Y'all can play that song if I'm leaving your man's house. I was here. I lived...
Oh, my God.
I'm so fresh.
Yes, you are. So we got to do everything. Rihanna, Ashanti. Oh, the Netflix cancellations. We'll get to that later this week. Because I need to know more about what happened with Luke Cage getting canceled and some other shows. But there's this show on Netflix that someone told me in the comments. They said, watch the show Dr. Foster. And I texted you. Did you watch it?
No, because I'm still finishing up with it. I just finished Manifest. It's good. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because I really want to know what's going on.
And I watched Dr. Foster. I got 3 more episodes to go.
Is it a drama or comedy?
It's a drama. Mm-hmm. And what it is the wife, she suspects her husband of cheating. And she found out that he's cheating. I can tell y'all that part because you want to find out. But it has so many twists and turns. And it is good. And if I don't understand what happened in the scene, I have to rewind it back just to make sure that I know
what's going on.
Yes, it is that good because you don't want to miss nothing. And it looks like they're coming out with this show like every couple years because the son is like, he was kind of like probably 11 or 12, but now he's like 15, so they don't shoot it like back to back. And I know that they're trying to work on the season 3, but the schedules and stuff. But it is good.
What's the name of that movie that they filmed over the course of like 15 years?
I remember. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
And they started it back in like 01, 02, and then it literally was watching the characters grow over the years. The actors.
I can't remember the name of that movie.
Yes, and I said that I've never heard of such a thing. That was so awesome. Never saw the movie though. But
I think it was nominated for Oscars. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but yeah, but that show, Dr. Foster, I'm glad whoever recommended that to me. Because y'all know I love
somebody recommended that to me too in my DMs, but I never. Yeah. You know, I'll be watching so much stuff that I'll be like, I can't watch everything at one time because then I won't get back. So I try to watch what I'm watching. Like I said, I did Manifest in like 2 days because it was only 4 episodes. And I've done that. I'm waiting for the new episode. I'm trying to finish this movie on Netflix called July 22 or 22 July, whatever it is. But it's good. It's about the terrorist attacks in Norway back in 2011. It's
really I've never seen that one.
And yeah, Making of a Murder or whatever it is.
I heard the new one. Is it on Netflix already?
Yeah.
Now, who is this? Is this the same?
I don't know if it's the same guy because they had his face, and I'm like, I hope it's not.
Yeah, nobody's not talking about it. Yeah, not really. But yeah.
I hope it's not. Here, this is the whistling.
Don't say that's the.
It's not the actual.
It's a little.
It's like an animation of power.
Okay. Why would you want me to see that? Crush.
The 117-foot walkway comes crashing down, pancaking onto the second floor skywalk. There were people that were grabbing onto the side of the brass rails trying to hang on.
Oh, you see his fingers.
Going down. Both skywalks fall, raining 64 tons of steel, concrete, and glass onto the hundreds of people below.
It was pitch black, and it was just excruciating pain. My first thought was that the entire hotel had collapsed.
It was like being hit by a freight train. My knees were by my ears. I was asking, is this a dream? I just kept going, is this a dream? Is this a dream?
Is he paralyzed?
There was just an eerie calm. There were no screams, no nothing. It seemed like for an eternity. One by one, you could hear the cries for help.
Can you imagine? Imagine you got brought with you or something like that. Because you know she can't even run.
Don't do that. Why would I have to think about being with my mom somewhere like that? That's horrible.
You looking for
Let me tell you something.
You
Something
start
like
yelling,
that happens. If something like that happens, she's gonna have a heart attack. That ain't.
You're going to have a heart attack. I have a heart attack. You know why I would have a heart attack? Because knowing that I'm with somebody who can't move, and I'm like, oh, bitch, now I gotta.
You ain't going nowhere. You going to be for a
Listen,
while.
I'll tell you like this. Either you hurry up or I'm leaving. One or the other.
That's bad.
That day, when we was watching that, you remember that guy shot at that airport a few years ago?
Yes.
And we was in the living room
Don't
watching
even
it.
talk about that. That was hard. That was so sad.
And your mom sat there and said, what did she say? I wouldn't have ran or something like that. I would have done something. And I said, I would have left you in that baggage claim. Because you're not going to tell me you're not going to run. And you think I'm going to stay with you.
She definitely ain't running nowhere.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, that man was crazy.
Yeah,
Right,
but that guy out and just started shooting.
Oh, I can't believe
There was
that.
before they took that video off, that video of the aftermath, and you could see the people on the ground with their actual. Oh, it was so sad. But then they took it off of YouTube, and then the ones that was on YouTube they were censoring, but the one lady was completely dead, laying there, and somebody else had like a shot in their head. Oh, it's like what the fuck? Like
I can't look at stuff like that. I don't know how y'all can stomach that.
I can't. Sometimes I can't.
They just like I know they could stomach like that ISIS stuff when they was cutting it. I was like, that is not for me. I don't ever want to think like that.
What ISIS?
So ISIS. Remember that time they was in the desert and they was just
not when they cut people's head off. I can't watch that. You can
Oh.
guys sit there and watch somebody cut somebody head
I can't
off.
watch that. And then
You don't even all the way cut the head off because of the bone stuff. So you got to keep chopping it up.
And then I'm hearing like how the way they chop that man body and you needed a bone saw. Like that is
And then
horrible.
and then they must have killed him, told him to take his clothes off before they killed him.
Yes, because then the man walked out as the body double. Like, and there's something going on with the wrestling going to Saudi Arabia.
It's not funny.
I feel like they need to cancel that wrestling event.
Would you go there?
No. Not. First of all, I never had an idea of ever going to Saudi Arabia.
Or any place where
Period.
they chopping somebody up?
No, because the Muslim thing is not me. Like, but I know people be going to like Mecca. I know that's not in Saudi Arabia, is it? Where's Mecca?
Is it? I'm not. But
I know, but
it's
people
not a
be taking
Muslim
their
thing.
trips.
It's not a Muslim thing. It's just crazy. It's a crazy people thing. It has nothing to do with Muslims.
Yeah, but they have a regime that's just ridiculous. And
who? Muslims?
no,
Oh.
that the Saudi Arabians, like
Yeah, it's
with
a
the king
city in
and the
Saudi
crown
Arabia,
prince and all of that, like you out here killing people just because they don't agree with what you say. Like, can you imagine if journalists were really
that's
being
beautiful.
killed by our government because they don't like what was put in the article?
That's a beautiful.
Yes, it's a beautiful scene, but for the people that's running it,
Can you imagine if all those Christians got together like that?
we do every Sunday at the Vatican.
Who's we?
Oh, well, you're not Catholic. But they're Christians to me. Shit.
You don't.
Catholic Christians
You don't be
same
no,
thing.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you said we as in you.
Yeah, we do got it. Christians.
You be here on Sunday mornings.
Christians is Catholics.
He's missing what I'm saying.
You say I wish we had something
Yes.
like that.
Kevin, I know Christians are Catholic. You said we do every Sunday morning. And I said, who's we? Because you don't go nowhere. That's what I'm talking
Whether
about.
I go or not.
I ain't talking about no damn Catholics. I'm talking about you. The fuck? And then he's sitting here trying to explain Christians to Catholics.
Whether I go.
That's
It
beautiful.
happens, yeah. The Vatican looks beautiful too.
Yeah, they do. But I don't.
But that really does look nice.
The Pope, he don't make my ass wet.
Well, who did?
There won't be
Somebody
no white
else
guy in no
is
white robe, that's for sure. Unless you got them coins. All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
We're gonna go. You have a
even if
good
you weren't
night.
going, I'm going.
Yeah. We'll see you guys on Thursday night with a new video.
That's right. Okay. Are you kidding me? You got to.